My name is Jack Turner, and I've learned something about water. People think it belongs to whoever stands closest to it, until it moves. The lake sat at the center of silvercreek.com/wide, reflecting everything around it like it had always been part of the neighborhood. Most people believed it was, because that's what they were told. A community lake. Shared space. Open access. That story had been repeated so many times, no one questioned it anymore. Except me, because I knew where the water came from, and more importantly, who controlled it. I hadn't visited the lower ridge in weeks. Seasonal work kept me away, the kind of distance that lets things change quietly. Without interruption, without resistance, the first sign something was off was the banner bright, stretched across the main dock. Silver Creek Summer Celebration Lakeside Event. I stood there for a moment, reading it twice, not confused, just interested, because that dock didn't belong to them, at least not entirely. Karen Whitfield was standing near the center, organizing, directing, smiling like everything was exactly how she planned it, which meant she thought it was. I walked down slowly. Didn't rush, didn't react, because when someone is this confident, it usually means they haven't checked something important. "What is this?" I asked. She turned, didn't look surprised. "It's a community event. On my lake. It's shared water." "No, it isn't." She smiled slightly. "It's being used that way." That line again. Same logic, same mistake. "You don't have rights to this," I said. "It's accessible from the neighborhood. That doesn't make it yours." Her expression didn't change. "We've already scheduled everything." I looked at the setup. Tables, lights, decorations. Hundreds of people expected. This wasn't small. This wasn't something you cancel with a conversation. This was an event built on an assumption. And assumptions collapse. I didn't argue, didn't stop her, because stopping it early wouldn't show the full mistake. Instead, I went back to the control shed, small structure, hidden along the tree line. Most people don't notice it, because they don't know what it does, but I did, because that's where the lake connects to the upstream flow. Managed, regulated, controlled, legally, through permits, through records, through ownership. And one key detail Karen never checked. The water level wasn't fixed, it was managed, seasonally adjusted. For maintenance, for safety, for flow control. I made a call. Then another. County Water Authority. Maintenance, scheduling, because everything I was about to do had to be documented, approved, clear. The inspection request went through quickly. Because regulated water systems don't wait. The notice was issued. Temporary water level reduction. Maintenance drawdown. Scheduled, legal, verified. Karen didn't know. She kept preparing. More decorations, more deliveries, more confidence. Because she thought the lake would be exactly where she left it. Still full, ready. The day of the event arrived. Cars lined up, guests arriving, music starting, everything exactly how she planned it at first. Then something changed. Subtle, barely noticeable. The waterline lower just a few inches at first, then more, because controlled release doesn't happen all at once. It happens gradually, deliberately, by design. Guests started noticing quiet comments, confusion because the lake didn't look the same. Karen tried to ignore it, kept smiling, kept directing, because admitting something is wrong breaks the moment. But the water kept moving lower, further, until sections of the shoreline became visible. Mud where water used to be. Docks sitting higher than they should. The reflection gone, replaced by reality. That's when the questions started getting louder. What's happening to the lake? Karen didn't have an answer, because she didn't know, because she never checked. I walked down slowly, same calm, same pace. She saw me immediately,